Hello, and welcome to the Real Watchers live stream for March 18th, 2026. Of course, my name is Garrett.
And I'm Kevin.
And we are your co-hosts for this wonderful live show that we do every single week. Hopefully you all enjoy watching us. Thank you all for joining us. But Kevin, how have you been over the last week?
Good. Just finishing up. I don't know if I said it, but I'm finishing up some Ramadan right now. So I have 2 more days. Well, technically 1 day, and then I don't have to fast in the during the day, so I can get back to eating in the morning and stuff like that. But it was still enlightening, so I'm okay with it.
There you go. Have you obviously, because of the way that our bodies work, have you lost any weight over the last month?
I wish, but then I cram myself with freaking McDonald's and Taco Bell, so it doesn't really help.
I guess that makes sense, yeah. As for me, I've been actually pretty good over the last week. My last 2 classes for my master's started on Monday, and let me tell you, I'll probably be graduating with complete straight A's, depending on how easy these classes are, so really excited about that. And it's just gonna be a lot of work. So if you see me not watching as many movies, that's probably why. But that's just gonna be for the next 2 months. So, but that is gonna be about that. Let's go ahead. We got some cool stuff to talk about with the news stories this week. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Up first, actually, we had a comment that came in last second. Oh, yeah. When do you finish school, Nadia? Horror, thank you so much for joining.
No, she's asking you.
I know. I'm saying, when do you finish school? I finish in May. My last paper or last assignment is due May 3rd. So I will be done the first week of May. And I'm literally going to a concert that weekend. So it's like I have to get it done before then. So that'll be good. But I will be done the first week of May. And I'm very excited.
Yeah, good.
But getting into the news stories, the Oscars are now completed. They happened on Sunday. It was a wonderful ceremony, even with some technical issues that happened here and there, and pretty unsurprising. But I will say, great night for horror. Horror had one of the best nights at the Oscars ever. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and get into the winners here real quick. I didn't make my usual slide like I typically do, so we're just going to look at the winners here. So for Best Picture, unsurprisingly, went to One Battle After Another. This was back and forth between Sinners and One Battle After Another, but both of them dominated the night. Huge night for Warner Brothers, which is hopefully going to push them to not sell. But One Battle After Another got Best Picture. Best Actress went to Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. This is like the one award that was just guaranteed. Best Actor ended up going to Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, which is huge, winning over Timothée Chalamet. Best Supporting Actress went to Amy Madigan for Weapons, another huge, surprising win for the horror genre, which is awesome. An instant iconic performance and character. So, Best Supporting Actor went to Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. Not surprising.
Deserved.
Everyone in this category deserved it, so it was very hard to choose one person. Best Director went to Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. This is awesome because Paul Thomas Anderson won 3 Academy Awards tonight, including Best Picture, Adapted Screenplay, and Best Director. He's been nominated, including these 3 nominations, has been nominated 14 times and has finally won. So this is crazy. Huge for him. He actually joked about it in the speech. He's like, so that's what I got to do to win or whatever. But then Best Animated Feature went to K-Pop Demon Hunters. Not surprising. Great choice. Best International Feature went to Sentimental Value. This is very hard because all of these movies are fantastic.
There was a snub in this one, but that's okay.
There was a snub, unfortunately. Best Documentary Feature went to Mr. Nobody Against Putin, which is a documentary that neither of us have seen yet, so can't comment if it's going to be a good one or not, but should have been good if it won. Best Original Screenplay went to Sinners, went to Ryan Coogler, which is awesome. He finally got to go up on that stage and get an award. So happy for him. Best Adapted Screenplay, Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. Best Original Song, Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters. No surprise there. No. Best Original Score went to Sinners, Ludwig Göransson. That's not surprising at all. Best Cinematography went to Sinners. Autumn Durald Arkapaw is now the first woman and first Black person to win for Best Cinematography, which is huge. Great win for them. Best film editing went to One Battle After Another. Not surprising. That whole final chase sequence is one of the best edited sequences in a long time. Best sound went to F1. Not surprising. That movie thrives on its sound. Best visual effects went to Avatar: Fire and Ash. Not surprising whatsoever. I just feel bad for the rest of the nominees because they just did not have a chance. Best production design went to Frankenstein, another horror win, which is awesome, very deserved. Best casting, this is the first award ever given out for this category, went to One Battle After Another. Absolutely deserved between that and Sinners, 100%. Yeah. Either one should have won. Best makeup and hairstyling went to Frankenstein as well as costume design, which
great choices.
Amazing, like perfect. Best animated short went to The Girl Who Cried Pearls, which Kevin and I went and saw all 5 of these. And this one was good. I don't think it was my favorite one, but I see why it won. It definitely took the most effort and the most time, except for maybe Butterfly, but kind of middle of the pack, but I'm glad that it did win. All of them were good. Yeah. Live action short. This is our first tie in 13 years.
So, Garrett, if I may ask, why is this a tie?
This probably means that there were an even number of votes for both the singers and 2 people exchanging saliva that made them both win first place.
Okay.
Yeah, I was it's a pool of voters that vote on it, and if it was the same, then it's a tie.
I mean, they didn't really explain it because they was so exciting, but they're just like, okay, then we'll just announce the next one next. It's like, but explain why it's exciting.
Ties have happened before. It's not
new. They have. Okay.
This is the first one in 13 years. The last one happened in 2013. I think it was Best Sound was a tie between Zero Dark 30 and Skyfall.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, live action short went to the singers and 2 people exchanging saliva. Don't agree with this. I think the singers is the worst of these. So I'm kind of sad to see it win. But two people exchanging saliva is fantastic. So definitely deserves that. I would have given it to Jane Austen's period drama. But documentary short went to All the Empty Rooms. Kevin and I love that one. It's a necessary viewing. So definitely check that one out. And that is it for all the winners this year. Huge wins for Sinners, Frankenstein, and One Battle After Another, which are 3 of the best movies of the year. So it makes sense. But yeah.
Did you say Michael B. won?
Michael B. Jordan won for Best Actor.
Okay, I don't know why. I just didn't hear it.
I said it.
Okay.
But Kevin, take away with the next one.
Yeah, next one. Spider-Man Brand New Day releases its first trailer, confirms that Punisher and the Hulk is casted in this movie. And this trailer is very interesting because it didn't give away anything, and that's what I really enjoy. We don't know what's happening. He's just trying to get his foot back into his friendship pretty much, but it's tying in the loss of MJ's memories and stuff like that too, which is very interesting. So I want to see where they go with it. Scorpion looks really cool. First of all, he looked really good in that. So but I just want to know what the hell's happening to Tom. I don't understand where we're going to go from here, and that's okay.
And glad to see them finally opening up the world, getting Punisher and Hulk in. I think it's awesome. So a lot of people saying that Daredevil will probably show up too. So
it would be sick. I mean, he showed up in No Way. So
yeah, he's in No Way Home. Yeah. All righty. Well, likewise, we also had the trailer for Dune Part 3 that came out, and geez, this trailer was good.
Yeah,
both of these were very good.
It's a spectacle of a trailer.
Oh my gosh, this movie's going to be dark, and I can't wait.
Me neither.
But next up, Kevin.
Yeah, next up, Disney has now confirmed that the live-action Lilo and Stitch 2 movie for May 26, 2028. Lilo and Stitch 2 did not do well because I think it's direct to video.
Yeah, I think it was also a pilot for a TV show or something. Or, no, maybe I'm thinking of a different one, but there was an animated Lilo and Stitch 2 that was like a direct to home movie.
Yeah, so I don't know what they're going to do. Are they just going to piggyback off of that, or are they just going to go with a whole new story? Would be very interesting to see.
No idea.
We'll see.
Yeah. Next up, Amazon is making a Game of Life movie with a director of Daddy's Home. This is obviously based on the board game Game of Life. Yeah.
Okay.
So don't know what that's going to entail, but it's going to exist.
It's going to be there. We'll see if it does. But
exactly.
Next up, Disney has confirmed it is making. Oh, sorry, I was reading yours. Confirmed that Incredibles 3 will release on June 16th, 2028. A lot sooner than Incredibles 2. I can tell you that. Yeah. So, but interested to see who the villain, plot, all that good stuff is going to be.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to see. Hopefully, there's a time jump. I want to see the kids older. I want to see new characters brought in. Like let's see what we're gonna get for sure.
Yeah, that would be very interesting to see that.
Oh yeah. Next up, Robert Pattinson has stated in an interview that the Batman Part 2 will be very different and will take big swings. Awesome. Don't just make a conventional Batman movie.
No, and he's very excited about it too. I saw on Instagram or something about it. And that, you know what, that makes me excited because he did such a good job in Part 1. What are we going to get in Part 2 if everybody's kind of hyping it up to be like a masterpiece, even though the first one is a masterpiece as well. So
we'll see if it's going to be any good. I am really looking forward to it. I love the first movie. So, you know, I have faith in, I forget the director's name, Matt something. I have faith in him.
Yeah, I do too. But next up, according to a theater leak, the Mandalorian and Grogu will be 2 hours and 20 minutes. I don't want them to pace this as a TV show, though. That's what I'm very kind of worried about this movie. I want them to be its full movie kind of a thing, and it doesn't have to maybe tie in with the TV show at the end or something like that. I hope it just cuts it right here. And
I hope it sets up the storylines that they've talked about, like Thrawn and all these crazy things, because I still want them to make that like Avengers level movie where they have to take Thrawn on, which it would be incredible. But we'll see if that even happens or if that's going to go to TV. If this movie is successful, they'll continue to do movies in the theater. So But next up, Aaron Pierre's Green Lantern will be in Man of Tomorrow. We got our first trailer for the Lanterns TV show last week, which is looking real good. But his Jon Stewart character, Green Lantern, will be in Man of Tomorrow. So, which is awesome. Cool. I mean, we saw we saw that last year's Superman did a good job with a huge cast. So, keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, let's see where it goes from here, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, how do you say your first name? I can never say it. Micah Monroe confirmed that filming for They Follow, the sequel to the horror film It Follows, will begin in September 2026.
Summer.
Love it. Oh, summer. Sorry. Summer.
Pretty close. I can see how I could confuse them. Yeah. So starting this summer, man, I am really looking forward to this because It Follows is one of the best horror films of the 2010s. So very excited to see the sequel to this and what they're going to do with it because I've heard it's going to be crazy.
And I would love it to be crazy because the first one, when I first watched it, I was like, oh my gosh, what the hell is happening in this movie? And it's so good. So
yeah, the first one has one of my favorite jump scares in it, which is a phrase that I don't say often at all.
Is it the tall man?
When he comes out of the hallway?
Yeah,
dude, so good. All right, and last up, pretty exciting stuff here. Steven Spielberg has teased that his next project will be a Western that, quote, kicks ass.
Don't get a lot of Westerns anymore. So,
it's not a popular genre anymore. So, I mean, I'm down for Spielberg to make a Western. He's influenced by some of the best directors in history, so I want to see him take it on. I want to see.
That would be awesome if he could. And I just don't want it to be too long. Like was it Kevin Costner last year, or the year before?
Horizon American Saga or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it just didn't interest me.
And that was supposed to be a part 1 of 3.
Yeah. So just make it seem I think he's going to make it more to the audience, I feel like too.
We'll call it the right-wing boomer Avatar epic trilogy. Anyhow, that is going to be it for all the news stories. Thank you for bearing with us through that.
Yes.
Wow, it feels like you just started, so that's crazy. Yes. Absolutely. It's been a year. Yeah, a year. Because I did a summer semester. So if I didn't do the summer semester, I'd be done in the fall.
This year.
Yeah. So that can cross one. I don't know. Trailer for Spider-Man looks a little busy, so I hope it doesn't be like Raimi's third movie where it's too much. True. But I think that there's going to be... I think that they're not showing us anything major from the story. I think we're going to see a lot of street level characters because we've said it's a street level movie. It's not going to be a cosmic adventure like No Way Home was. This is like going to be more akin to something like the comics are on an average day basis, which is good. So, but like, I think with it, you've already established these characters. I think Spider-Man 3 had too many characters that they were building for the first time. Yeah. This one has a lot of characters who are already going. No. So I think it'll be a little bit easier. But I definitely get some of the criticism. I think that the trailer is really focusing on spectacle moments and they're not telling us a lot. It definitely also felt like it had a lot of like specifically for the trailer shots.
Yeah,
which was kind of interesting. So maybe they're just making fake footage to throw us off.
Oh, that would be awesome. Because again, I don't like when people put in footage from the movie that might be true.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, let me see the movie. Trailers are cool and all, but don't show the whole movie in the trailer.
Yeah, absolutely. And all the Spider-Man fans are like gushing over the trailer. So if they're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I never really say that about the fan base because usually fan bases are toxic. So, but let's go ahead and get into the stuff that's coming out on streaming. And up first, 28 years later, The Bone Temple will reportedly start streaming on Netflix on March 31st. Awesome. If you haven't seen it, like Kevin hasn't. Oh no, wait. Did you see
Bone Temple?
Oh, you've been boned. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, you too can get boned starting March 31st. It is absolutely, it's easily the best movie of the year so far. I'm just going to say it. But Project Hail Mary hasn't come out yet, so which I need to apologize for. Nobody 2 is now on Netflix. If you have not checked out Nobody 2 and saw the first one, I watched Nobody 2 a couple weeks ago, I think, and it was fun. It's a fun action movie. Every Saw movie in the Saw franchise is joining Netflix starting tomorrow. So I might actually do a deep dive into the Saw movies because I have some fond feelings for Saw. Primates, unfortunately, will be available to stream on Paramount Plus beginning on March 25th. If you haven't had a chance to go see Primate, it'll be there. Roofman is now officially on streaming for Prime Video. So if you didn't, I haven't seen Roofman yet, so I'll probably check it out this weekend if I have time. The Bad Guys 2 will start streaming on Netflix starting March 21st, which is this Friday or Saturday.
Really good one if you haven't seen it too.
Yeah, Kevin really liked it. Blackberry is now available to stream on Netflix, the kind of true kind of biographical comedy thing behind the story of Blackberry. And then Kevin and I, one of our worst movies of last year, Him, will begin streaming on Netflix on Sunday, April 19th. Because, of course, it's on Peacock and no one is using Peacock. So, but yeah, that's it for streaming. Let's go ahead and get into the trailers. Obviously, Kevin, we had 3 big trailers that came out this week, and I'm guessing they're the 3 that you liked the most.
To be honest, I don't know if Disclosure Day needed a 3rd trailer. I think I would have been okay. Trailer. Oh, it is the 2nd trailer. Never mind.
You're counting the Super Bowl trailer.
Yeah, I am. But if they just leave it at this trailers for Disclosure Day, I think it'll be perfect. Yeah, because it doesn't give away anything, and it doesn't. This one was very interesting too. It kind of plays in your head about what's going on, but how are they getting into this position or on the screen? I really enjoyed it, and they didn't explain anything yet, which is amazing as well.
Yeah.
But like we said, Dune Part 3 looks absolutely spectacular. Robert Pattinson with a new haircut too,
just completely blonde.
Yes. But it looks like it's going to be more of like a war movie because obviously it's war. But I wonder where they're going to go with it. Because again, I didn't read the books or anything like that. So I have no idea. And I'm so glad I don't know.
That one shot of like the tower shooting down at them is incredible. Even the trailer is one of the best looking things I've seen this year.
Well, even the chanting that they're doing, or like I don't know if it's like a little prayer or anything, and it's going through while they're talking too, and it's like, it's so good. So
we're at war, baby. We're at war. Anyhow, yeah, I mean, I agree. Those are the best 3 trailers this week. Nothing else really.
We didn't even talk about Spider-Man, but yeah, that's one of them.
We did talk about Spider-Man already, but Disclosure Day is looking real good. So, but Kevin, take us to the box office.
Yeah, no surprise. Hopper's coming in at number 1 with 28.7 million. Reminders of Him with 18 million. One of your favorite, probably, that you'll go see. Undertone with 9.3 million. Scream 7 with 8.5, and Goat still in the top 5 with 4.7 million. I mean, no surprise, Hopper's at the top here.
Yeah,
maybe I'm surprised that Undertone is 3, but it was very quiet going into the movies, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's already a huge success. $9.3 million on a budget of like 500,000. So
that's nothing. I
think it was made by a YouTuber too, like not like a Markiplier level YouTuber, but like a smaller YouTuber, kind of like how the Kane Pixels Backrooms movie is going to be. So really huge. So awesome work. I haven't had a chance to go see it. I really want to see it. in theaters because the audio mix is supposed to be really good. So maybe Kevin and I will go after work tomorrow. Who knows? Actually, is it even playing tomorrow?
Yeah, it's playing.
Let's see. You want to go?
At least. I close tomorrow. I told you.
I said after work.
Tomorrow I close. I close at 8.
Yeah, there's a showing at 9:10.
Yeah, and then I open.
Well, that's your job's fault.
I gotta get sleep. Yeah, I know.
Anyhow, but that's going to be it for that. I mean, Hopper's being in the top 1, we knew it was going to be there. It's going to be in the top 3. It's top 5 next week too.
Yeah.
But alrighty, let's go ahead and talk about the movies coming out this week. And I need to apologize because I said that Project Hail Mary is coming out last week, and it didn't. It was on the list of movies coming out because there was Amazon Prime member early showings. And that's what tripped me up. So I am sorry about that. But Project Hail Mary does come out this Friday. Science teacher Ryland Grace wakes up alone on a spaceship light years away from Earth. As his memory returns, he uncovers a mission to stop a mysterious substance killing the sun and to save the Earth. An unexpected friendship may be the key. This is getting huge praise right now, kind of like it could be like the F1 Sinners blockbuster movie that makes the Best Picture nominations. So we'll definitely see getting some awards chatter for Ryan Gosling as well. So we'll see. But then after that is Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. After surviving one deadly game, Grace and her sister Faith must now outrun 4 rival families competing for a powerful throne. Winner takes all. I have not seen the first movie yet, but I've heard good things about the first one. So if you want to go check out the second one, it is coming out this Friday. Up after that is a new indie movie called Toe. It's the true story of Amanda Ogle, a homeless Seattle woman who fought her way out of a tow company hell to reclaim her life and car after receiving a tow bill for $21,634. But yeah, this has a pretty big cast. Rose Byrne, fresh off her Academy Award nomination. Also starring Dominic Sessa, who is in The Holdovers. Simon Rex, Demi Lovato, and Ariana DeBose. So pretty big cast. And lastly is Palestine 36. In 1936, as Palestinian villages revolt against British colonial rule, Yusuf navigates between Jerusalem and his rural home amidst escalating unrest and a pivotal moment for the British Empire. Really cool stuff here. I think that for a lot of people who don't know what's going on with Palestine and why Palestine needs to be freed, this is going to provide some necessary historical context beyond just anything going on with Israel, because this is before Israel even existed. So I'm actually excited to see this. If it does come to our theater, I will probably go and check it out. Alrighty. And that is going to be it for that. But we do have a comment here. Kevin's like 9 p.m.?
Yeah. Your boy's got to get to bed at like 10, okay?
You're an old man. All right.
I am.
I mean, yeah, you are older than me.
I'm the oldest one in the friend group, so.
Well, it doesn't feel like it sometimes. You know, you're definitely younger than you appear, or are, I guess. That's a compliment. I was not joking about it.
That's okay. I knew.
Some commenter out there will get angry at me. Alrighty, but before we get into our reviews, Kevin, we got to play our film game.
Oh, yay.
We're going to play Flickle, our daily game. One? This is when we get the movie clip.
Oh, okay.
We got to figure out what movie this is.
Oh, I have seen this fucking movie.
Definitely feels like it could be a horror movie. But I don't know what it is off the bat.
Why is it not moving?
It is. You can kind of see a little bit of movement there. It's just a static shot with music. I don't know what this is from this shot. Do you?
No,
Do you want to take a guess?
No, I got to see the next one. I'm going to be pissed off if I know.
Skip into the next one.
It's Poltergeist.
You're saying Poltergeist?
Poltergeist, but the newer one.
No, not on the list.
What?
Is it imaginary?
Oh, it might be.
No, it's not on the list.
Skip it. Go to them. Oh, it's gosh. Malignant. Maybe Malignant.
The second guess. Kevin got it.
Okay, I knew I've seen it before. I was like, oh my gosh.
Only 5% of people got it on step 3, like Kevin just did the game. Way to go, Kevin.
I knew I saw that. I was like, yeah, okay.
Great job, Kevin. Great
Did
job.
Nadia get it right? Oh no, she didn't.
She didn't come. She was waiting for you to get it.
Okay.
She's like, good job, sweetie. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to change this up a little bit. Let me get into the stuff here. Change up the music so we can talk about the movies we watched over the last week. Kevin watched 2, increasing from last week. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll do 4, 1, 3, 1.
Yeah,
that's
sounds
how we'll
good
split
to me.
it up. So up first for me, continuing my March challenge for most popular March, we are doing the most popular romance film that I had never seen, and for that I watched. Why is it doing that? I watched 500 Days of Summer, which was that was something. I have never seen this before, so I was quite surprised that I enjoyed it as much as I did. It's a romance movie, but it's not about the romance at its core, but kind of love in general, which I really enjoyed. We're all going to have failed romances. We're all going to have false expectations, broken hearts, breakups, all those kinds of things. And I think this movie really addresses those quite well, and with a really nice style that I wasn't expecting, which I really enjoyed. Zooey Deschanel and Joseph Gordon-Levitt are wonderful in this movie. It feels like a really realistic and grounded characters in a stylized world, which was kind of nice. Really enjoyed that whole part of it. Let's see here. This is, I think, very different, and I enjoyed it a lot. I have to admit, I'm not the best person when it comes to romance movies, just because of a lot of different things. But so I thought this was good. This movie was very good. It was better than I was expecting. So 85 out of 100. But then I watched the most popular film on Letterboxd, period, that I had never reviewed, which is The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which Kevin watched last year.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed this movie. Was pleasantly surprised that it came up for me this month. Fantastic coming of age movie, and I think that it does use a lot of tropes. But aside from that, I think it's much more connected to young people than I thought. Negatives, though, the coming of age tropes are just a little overused. Real life events do not always follow this formula, and that's a little bit annoying. Also, the emotional events tend to feel over exaggerated, which is like they're like worse than they actually are. Like some of them are bad, but then or emotional, but some of them definitely feel like they're hyped up for the sake of a movie, right?
Yeah.
It's only a little bit, but the film can feel like emotional trauma over and over again. Also, it's still not a realistic high school movie, which really it bugs me. But other than those, I think the movie is absolutely delightful. Logan Lerman, Ezra Miller, and Emma Watson are all fantastic in their roles. They feel very down to earth. But however, Paul Rudd is the best in this movie. If I had Paul Rudd as a teacher, I would. If I'm half as good a teacher as he is, I'll be happy. But it's a fantastic movie. Most people already know it. I can see why it's the most popular movie, one of the most popular movies on Letterboxd. So, really enjoyed this one as well. 89 out of 100.
Nice.
Another. You want a little? This is not part of the challenge. This is a little hidden gem movie that my cousin, my roommate, found and made us watch the other night, which is Palm Springs from 2020. This is a Hulu original movie with Andy Samberg and Kristen Milioti, where they are in a time loop at a wedding in Palm Springs. And I think that when it comes to time loop movies, this is my favorite. I think it's better than Groundhog Day. I think it's probably the best time loop movie I've seen because the way it handles the meaninglessness of the situation, but also like the cynicism of it, right? You're in a time loop. You're going to go through your first days where you're confused, and then you're going to try wacky stuff. You're going to be evil. You're going to be super nice. You're going to have sex with everyone at the party. Like, you're going to do all those things, right? But at a point where you just can't escape, it's just going to become meaningless. Yeah. And you're just going to move through it, And I really like how it addresses that. But the cast is fantastic. Andy Samberg, Kristen Milioti, and J.K. Simmons are all fantastic here. I love that with his character, with Sandberg's character, the film trusts us to know how these situations occur. Like we've all seen time loops before. So the humor doesn't come out from finding out what happened, but the lived experience of it. Like the humor doesn't, oh yeah, I did that 50 nights ago or whatever. It's really funny. And the whole, when he goes back in time, talk about everyone he's had sex with or whatever, it's funny. But I love how dark this movie gets too. It goes some places that you don't expect, which I really appreciated. I would have liked a little bit more of the two main characters doing things. It doesn't spend enough time with them kind of growing into their relationship. But it's wonderfully paced. It's an hour and a half. It's really, really fun. So I would highly recommend it if you're looking for something to watch. And up next is the most popular thriller movie that I have not reviewed, which is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Which Kevin watched this while he was on his vacation.
Yep.
And I've seen this before, but I actually haven't reviewed it. This feels like a Tarantino movie purely because of his love for cinema and for 1960s Hollywood.
Yeah.
It only has his Tarantino-isms at the end with the over-the-top violence and everything, but it has all the dialogue, it has the tributes, it has everything like that. It's not his best movie, but I do think it is a great one. The performances here are spectacular. Everyone talks about Brad Pitt's Oscar-winning performance, but I also don't talk about how people. I don't know how. Take that back. I don't feel like people talk enough about how good Leo DiCaprio is in this movie.
No, so good.
He's really funny here, especially his scene where he is in his trailer, kind of getting in his own head, and then when he reads that scene perfectly is awesome. Margot Robbie is also really great, but she's not in this as much as I would like her to be. Kind of make her a poster character. I think the story can meander a little bit too. I think it gets a little hung up on things that don't really matter. And that can be kind of annoying, but it is kind of like an epic, so I get what he's trying to go for. Honestly, the inclusion of all the Charles Manson stuff is integral to the 60s setting, but it just makes it makes the climax feel odd. It doesn't, it feels distinct from the rest of the movie, going from a portrait of this time and place to a fantasy. And it's kind of a jarring move. At least Inglourious Bastards felt like it was a fantasy the whole time.
Yeah.
Whereas this kind of felt more realistic, and then it just made a sharp turn, which I'm not a big fan of. But aside from that, it's a wonderful time. I've come to appreciate this movie more than I initially did. It's really great. 88 out of 100.
Nice. Very good. I enjoyed that movie a lot. So
yeah.
Next up, it's me. And On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and I did not know I was going to enjoy this so much because I'm still halfway done through You Only Live Twice or whatever it is, and but this one was just so different in a way that I wasn't expecting. Like I said in my Letterboxd review, it was, hey, do you want to post up our letterboxes underneath us? There we go. Why did it go away?
Because it goes away when I put the thing in here.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, never mind. But yeah, so the on my letterbox, I said I've never seen a skiing action scene or a chase, which was really interesting. It was very different, so I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And because it was that different, that's why I liked it a lot more. And I did like 007 in this movie a lot because of the romantic part of it. Took a kind of a backseat, but it was still present throughout the entire thing as well. And I did like how the villain is using other women as secret agents, kind of a thing. That's how I felt.
Kind of like brainwashed victims, yeah.
Yeah, which I think is really cool because maybe the government's still doing that to this day, so we don't know. But I really enjoyed it. But that skiing chase scene, action scene was absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed it, so I give it an 88 of 100.
Yeah, surprisingly one of the better Bond movies. Really enjoyed that one. Alrighty, my last three here. This next time is for my most popular history film that I haven't seen or reviewed. This is based on a real events or whatever. Which mine is Society of the Snow, which is the Netflix film about the I don't want to get the country wrong. The Uruguayan team excuse me, that flew from their home to somewhere else. They were going for a soccer event, and they crashed up in the Andes in the middle of like all the snow. It's probably, to my memory, the best survival movie I can think of. It's absolutely fantastic because it feels more realistic, and because it's based on real events instead of something like Castaway, it's definitely a lot more emotional, for sure.
Yeah.
All around, the performances are really good. I like how it focuses not on a main character, but on a team of people, which, like, everyone gets their equal time, which is really nice. It's also, but it also does have a little bit of a double-edged sword, right? Because you don't really get to know anyone deeply, which is a little annoying, right? So you're not really rooting for one person. You're rooting for all, all of them, but you just don't really know who they are. And the director for this, J.A. Bayona, you're forgiven, man. You did Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which is easily, probably, next to Dominion, the worst movie in that franchise. So I'm glad that you still have all these talent to do films like this. So I'm so glad that you did this. The film looks incredible. The practical effects and makeup are incredible. I just wish the film had a little bit better pacing. It's like 2.5 hours long. And when it's just a lot of just like trauma and like these harsh decisions you have to make about survival, it can get a little disorienting and a little tiring. But it's fantastic. I think it's one of Netflix's best originals that I've seen in years, up there with Frankenstein for sure. So very much enjoyed that. Now let's go ahead.
This got an Oscar one too, correct? Or an
Society
Academy?
Snow was nominated for makeup. Yeah.
Nominated. Okay, gotcha.
All right. Next up is the most popular comedy movie that I've never seen. And that
I don't know if I would put this comedy.
The Wolf of Wall Street. Absolutely, it's a comedy.
Really?
It's a satire black comedy for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. This is, I heard that they had to tone down the ludicrous events that happened in this movie because they thought the audience wouldn't accept them as they were actually, because they actually happened. They thought the audience would not accept the reality of it, but a lot of this stuff actually did, and a lot of it was even crazier than we saw in the film.
Which is crazy to even think about.
Yeah, it's just a further reason why the rich need to be put in their place. But Scorsese and team went absolutely nuts with this movie. It's clear that they had a phenomenal time making it. That enthusiasm comes through in the performances, it comes through in the filmmaking and the energy of the film, which I really enjoyed. It's a movie that's hard to hate, even with how reprehensible its characters are. And believe me, there's some real reprehensible shit that happens in this movie. Leo DiCaprio gives one of his best performances here. I'm so surprised he didn't win the Oscar that year, but then I remembered who did win the Oscar that year. This is going to bug me. It was the year that 12 Years a Slave won Best Picture, but I'm trying to remember what won for Best Actor. Best Actor 2014. Went to Matthew McConaughey for Dallas Buyers Club. So that's totally fine. But one of his best performances, Jonah Hill's like unrecognizable in this movie.
He was so good in this movie.
Oscar nominated as well, which is very deserved. But the entire cast is remarkable, and you can tell that, like in Christopher Nolan movie, this felt like everyone wanted to work with Scorsese so bad that they they took minor parts even if they weren't in it for more than 10 minutes, right? I will say the movie does struggle a bit with tonal inconsistency, and I think that's where you were saying that you wouldn't say it's a comedy, right?
Yeah.
It's too funny, but then it's also too dark at times, and so it does struggle with funny versus dark reality, right? And so it can go back and forth. I also feel like this movie could be dangerous for a lot of young men because it's going to lure them in with these false promises that money will get you everything you want and that women will come to you and all that kind of stuff. That's not going to happen. So you can love this movie, but don't think that it's going to happen to you.
But it's a movie back in the day for something that could have happened. But nowadays, it's a lot different.
This is how you get morons like Andrew Tate and all that. So, but still, it's a fantastic movie. One that feels like Scorsese without being his typical kind of film, which I really enjoyed. So, good movie.
Good.
And lastly, is the most popular horror movie that I have not seen.
Okay.
Or that I have not reviewed. I have seen it before. But it is Black Swan. And Black Swan is excellent. It is an incredible horror thriller from Darren Aronofsky, same director who did Mother that we covered on the show a couple months ago maybe. Natalie Portman is incredible in this movie. Easily one of her best performances, if not her best. She won an Academy Award for it. The movie thrives because of her performance. She lives and breathes every moment, and her slow descent into insanity is just brilliant to watch. Mila Kunis and Vincent Castle also do excellent jobs in their supporting roles, adding to the tension and then later like frenetic feeling of the movie. The movie is shot immaculately. Aronofsky feels at the top of his game here. It's intimate, it's creepy, it's just masterfully executed from beginning to end. And it's really, you can feel the inspirations from Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue was the inspiration for this movie, and you can tell, but it feels different enough that you could watch this as a double feature with Perfect Blue and not feel like you watched the same movie twice.
Oh, I did not know that. That's very interesting.
Yes, a lot of your favorite directors are influenced by anime. So, but yeah, absolutely fantastic. 97 out of 100. It is technically a horror movie because of some of the events that happen in the film. It is also more like it says drama, horror, thriller on Letterboxd, so that's why it came up. But absolutely fantastic. It does have some scary moments. There are some like jump scary type things that happen, and there's definitely some body horror stuff as well. So I think that's why it falls into the category.
I've always heard good stuff about Black Swan and how Portman is fantastic in this movie. It's Natalie Portman.
You should absolutely check this movie out. It is fantastic. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, and your last movie, Kevin.
Yeah, my last movie is going to be Anaconda. It was good to an extent, but I feel like they were stuck in between being too ridiculous and they didn't know whether to go above that too ridiculousness, because they're like, let's do a comedy movie about Anaconda, but let's just be a little bit comedy. And maybe I wanted this movie to just go all out comedy no matter what, just be stupid, silly. Like, it would have been so cool if they made a budget of like $500,000 or something like that. You'd use like video camera, like old camcorders and stuff like that. It would just look different. It would feel different too. But the budget for this movie, I think, kind of kills it because of all of the people in it. But again, the snake looks absolutely terrible in this movie, and maybe that's how it's supposed to look. But it really took me out of the movie a lot of the times because it almost looks like the Anaconda from 2001 or whatever it is with J-Lo and stuff.
Even that one looked better. It looked like the one from like Blood Orchid.
Yeah, it was horrible. But I did the comedy aspect of it with Rudd and Jack Black and stuff was really funny, and it looked like they were having a good time on set, just being friends doing an Anaconda movie. But it's just, I wish it would have played more into like the ridiculousness of Anaconda and their filming and stuff. But it was just okay. I mean, at the end where you get like J-Lo and you get Ice Cube in here, which was really funny. Didn't think they would be in this movie.
Way to spoil it.
It's a 2025 movie. You're fine. We're in 2026. So it was just good. 62 out of 100 for me.
Yeah, I think the budget and the PG-13 rating held it back.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, alrighty. But that is going to be it for all the movies we watched outside the wheel spin. We got some comments here. Garrett doing the Nixon pose?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know which. Oh, is it like that one? Or
oh.
I don't know what the Nixon pose is. Let's see here. Like I said in my Letterboxd review, the whole budget was spent on J-Lo's cameo. Probably.
Yep.
Either that or Jack Black and Paul Rudd.
But they were good because they're in the whole entire movie. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean. Yeah. Oh, double peace sign. Oh. Like, I am not a critic. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and get into the wheel spin stuff. If anyone has any movies they want to suggest, now is the time. But Kevin, what is the wheel spin?
The wheel spin is where we spin a wheel and it picks a movie that we have to watch.
Hold on. Oh, we have to do the movies we covered from the wheel spin last week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry. We forgot our own schedule.
You know what? Because there is no schedule here. We go at our own pace.
That's right. But let's go ahead and get your short.
Oh, I'm first. I'm so sorry. Charade. This was a really funny it's about charades, but it's about movies. There's a good person that does great imitations of the movie, and there's just one guy that does one pose, and they get it all right at the same time, and it's hilarious because the guy that's doing the incredible animation, they can never get the movie right, and it's just like our friend group. It's that one person that's doing everything correctly, but then, no offense, Stacy, you have Stacy guessing movies, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so easy, but she cannot get it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And the commentary behind it is hilarious as well. It's like, oh yes, yes, that was a great one. And then he does Jaws in one of the scenes, and they go, I don't understand what you're doing. He literally has a fin coming out of his back and stuff like that. And it's really funny. So I gave it an 87 out of 100, and the animation was fantastic. It's just a charade. It was just funny charades.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of fun. So, but that's going to take me to my short, which is Birds Anonymous. I love this Looney Tunes short because it's really dark for its time. It deals with Sylvester, the cat, going to essentially an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, but for bird eaters.
Oh.
And it's like he's trying to be sober from birds the entire time, and his struggle with trying to not eat Tweety. And it's absolutely great for a 1950s short to tackle something like alcoholism, and to show it really in an interesting way, which I thought was really kind of special. But absolutely enjoy this one. 85 out of 100. So
nice.
Worth the time for sure.
Yeah. I'll talk about a great movie, The Others. Very surprised about this movie. I knew it was going to be good because Nadia enjoys this movie, and I think I saw your review on it. Just no spoilers or anything, but your rating on it. And so surprised. This is a 2001 movie, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Like, it doesn't it ages so well. The story in this is absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed the little twist. It's a 25-year-old movie. I will spoil this one, but pause it here if you have not seen it. Okay, now I'll talk about it. So the twists in this movie, I was like, holy shit! Like, what a great way to, first of all, get you invested into these characters, and then when that rug slips out from underneath you, you're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy that this could happen. But I did like even the kid characters were fantastic in this movie, especially the little girl. And then it's not Natalie Portman. Who is it?
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman, yeah, is fantastic in this movie. I love how it takes place kind of in one place. It's the house, and then outside in the backyard, but it makes the house look so big because, again, it is a big house, but in the movie it looks so big, so humongous, you don't know what part of the house you're in half the time, which I really enjoyed. But the fact is that the servants are dead. I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then the fucking kids and the mom are dead is ridiculous. I was like, oh my gosh, I did not see that one coming in this one. And how the fact that they always alluded to the mom did something to the kids, but never give you enough hint to be like, oh my gosh, she smothered them. And then that's how they passed. I was like, oh, that's great storytelling there. And then fucking Victor's alive and everybody else is dead. Didn't see that one coming either. Very good, fantastic movie. 92 out of 100. Just go watch it.
Kevin, I haven't seen the movie. You spoiled it for me.
Yes, you have.
I know. I know. Alrighty. And my movie was what Kevin watched last week, which is The Lost Boys. Which I like this movie. It's a really fun time, even with the faults that it has. I do think that it sticks to convention, and the story is not the most adventurous in the world. But what I do like is the characters, the setting, and the vibe. This movie just kind of just is a nice 80s punk teen vibe, which is really fun. The entire cast is a lot of fun, even with Corey Feldman doing his weird low voice. Kiefer Sutherland plays a great villain. He's probably the best character in the movie, I would say, in my opinion.
Okay.
Feels like a really odd but great part for him. It's not something I would typically see him doing. I would say no one else in the cast stands out to me, but that's just because everyone does a really good job. No one's like better than anyone else, except for Keith. The story is fairly boring, though. It's conventional. Like, it doesn't do anything new with the premise. But it's the setting and the tonal changes which I like, right? Like, it goes between the comedy and the horror really fun. It's funny, it's scary, it's a great time. It's not scary, but you know what I mean.
Intense.
Yeah, having the vampires be a gang of teens and not like an old Transylvanian guy
that's cool.
It's a nice change up. You know, I definitely like having like a coven of vampires being like the villain is pretty cool. And I appreciate how it feels different because of that. But I think it's a fun movie. It's not necessarily groundbreaking. It's nothing like, you know, gonna break the bank or anything. But it's you know, it is fun. The vibes are good, the characters are good, and the world is cool.
We don't get enough vampire movies, I feel like. So this is like one of the ones where you're like, oh, you can show a kid this. Be like, hey, you want to see a vampire movie that's pretty sick?
There's a sex scene in the movie. I'm not gonna.
You just fast forward through that. Tell them to cover their eyes. Yeah.
But anyhow, that is it for
our wheel spin
movies. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Sylvester's breaking down scene in Birds Anonymous hits different as an adult, knowing the comparisons to alcohol. 100%. Definitely. Kevin be like, I just spoiled the movie, but go watch it.
Okay. It's a 25-year-old movie. Sorry.
Yeah, well. Kevin, did you stay for the credits for Lost Boys? It's an awesome song. Sorry, I meant Garrett. Yeah, I listened to it while I was just kind of sitting there. It was a great time. Not my favorite song in the world, but it was like, you know, I enjoyed it. Kevin, does the MPAA rating not mean anything to you? It's rated R for a reason.
Well, it's rated R, but it's a 1987 rated R movie, so it's not going to be too bad. So we're fine.
Alrighty. And that is going to be it for all that. Now we'll go over to the wheel spin.
Yes.
Which is where we'll have to. What?
Can you please ask the wheel to wake up again, because we woke him up and he went back to his slumber party. So
there he is.
There he is in all his joy.
But that is going to be it. Let's go ahead and give it about 2 minutes or so for people to get those in. What are you looking forward to?
I don't know. I had a really good one with the others, so just taking a look at our thing. Hell or High Water, I've heard nothing but the good things about that one. I love Rio too, so wouldn't mind getting something that I already know but I haven't reviewed too. Would be interesting to get.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm always down for anything. Nothing's gonna make me happy or sad. So,
but what about Norbit?
That will kill me now. All right, and let's see here. Dealt from 2017. Oops. And Countdown from Nadia. All right. Any others that we would like to see? I have no idea what I want.
I mean, everybody has suggested great things on here, so I mean, I'm perfectly okay with anything.
Yeah, definitely. Give it to me. Give it to me. Anything, please, please, please. Alrighty. I think we're gonna be good.
I think so.
I'll give it just another minute or so, just in case. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do this thing early. Let me go ahead and I'm going to save this real quick. And then we're going to go to the wheel of shorts.
Shorts wheel.
So here we go. Kevin, your short.
My short
is going to be...
Is what? What is it?
Well, we're spinning. We're spinning.
Okay, we're spinning.
This shit is moving. You ought to... I think it's you ought to be in pictures. Yep.
Oh, cool. And it's a me one.
There we go.
Get those out of the way there.
We are getting a Kevin one out of the way. Alrighty. So that is going to be Kevin's. We'll remove that. Shuffle it up.
We'll get yours.
Spin one for me. Let's see what we get. The Film Man. That's me. It's just a video of me when I was born.
I don't know if a lot of people want to see that. Sorry.
The Film Man. I'm guessing it is the 1939 one because it's the only Looney Tunes or like animated short that I see. So it's gonna be the Film Fan from 1939.
No, the Film Man.
That's what I said.
Oh, I heard fan.
Well, maybe I did say it. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and sort that. Where's the Film Man? Give that to Kevin as well.
Mm-hmm.
Shuffle it and save. Alrighty. Now let's go ahead and go back to the wheel of movies.
Yep.
Let's shuffle it up. Kevin, your movie.
My movie
will be
is
9 to 5 from 1980.
Is that the Dolly? Is it? What's her name? Dolly Parson? It's not Parsons.
Parton.
There it is. Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. 9 to 5. Oh, it's with the letters. Or sorry. Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton. Yep.
Okay.
9 to 5. It's on Peacock and Tubi.
Love it. Tubi coming in clutch now. Because I watched
Tubi doing a good job.
Our movie club on Tubi as well. So.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Tubi do be coming in handy.
Got him there. Okay. Spin the fucking wheel.
You can cringe. It's okay. All right. Spinning that wheel. And my movie this week is going to be... I can't make it... Can't do myself. I already do that anyway. Spinning it again. Spin, spin, spin. Spin, bin, bin.
Where it goes, nobody knows.
And it looks like it's going to be Kevin's pick. Nope. Sweet Home 1989.
Not Alabama, just Sweet Home.
Oh, God. Thank God it's not Alabama. Sweet Home from 1989. Oh, holy shit. That's a Japanese horror movie.
Really?
Let's go. Yeah, from Kiyoshi Kurosawa. The same guy that did Cure, which is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Interesting.
I'm so mind blown by that. I am so excited. It's not on anything.
It's on YouTube.
And it's not able to run. Oh, it's on YouTube? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
it's I just saw it as English dub though, if you're okay with it.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But cool. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, whoever just suggested that. Alrighty. But I gotta make sure I save this real quick. Save the wheel. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. So that is going to be it for this week's show. So a Japanese movie, which I believe it or not, is the reason Resident Evil exists. Long story. Oh. Very interesting. All right. Can't wait to check it out.
You're hyping this movie up, Joey. I feel like.
Yeah. All right. But of course, that's going to bring us to the end of the show. So Kevin's going to be watching the short You Ought to Be in Pictures. We'll be following that with the live action feature film 9 to 5. I will be watching the short The Film Man from 1939, as well as the Japanese horror movie Sweet Home from 1989. So very excited for all that. Of course, we are continuing our movie club episodes that are based around March being my birthday month. So I am going to be making Kevin watch a movie. I think it was because of Joey that I watched last year or the year before, maybe.
I think it was last year.
Maybe it was last year. But I'm making Kevin watch Hard Boiled, the John Woo action movie. So can't wait to talk about that. Episode comes out on Friday, so make sure you're subscribed to see when that goes live. And says, unfortunately, the NES game of that movie is seen as better than the movie.
Oh.
You're talking about 9 to 5?
Yeah.
But anyhow, that is going to bring us to an end for the show. Of course, we have our movie club episode coming out on Friday, which is Hard Boiled. And then this live stream goes live every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you so much for joining us. And until next time, make sure to keep those eyes on the screen. Have a good day, everyone. Oh, where is all my stuff? You're going to see me a little longer.